subscribe, and like. Thank you. Thanks for watching. I'm back. Okay, I had to run a couple tests on the sound and stuff, so here we go. This on the new adventure of Granny Denise. A day in the life of Granny Denise. Okay, first of all, I need to refill my coffee beans. Can you believe what coffee was? Last month, it was, I think, it was 14, no, what was it? I forget what it was. It was around maybe 13 or $14. This month it was 18. So it's gone up a little bit. Oh well, gotta have my coffee beans. I got two spares in the pantry over there, so I don't run out. Okay, got my coffee refilled. This is my little scooper. So, I had some coffee. Hang on, let me check on it. Yep, I put it in the microwave and forgot to turn it on. Yeah, I think I'll have some coffee while I'm doing this. Oh, and I got my sauerkraut going. Let's see if I can bring it over here. Oh. This is what it looks like. It's looking good. Got the juices just all the way up to the top. And it's bubbling and it's fermenting. And so this is that new half a gallon jars I got. So I made one 2 days ago. Or it could have been, when did I make it? Yesterday? I made it yesterday morning. I can't keep up with one day it is. Oh, what do you expect? I gotta see if there's something on my glasses. Is it better? I don't know. So this is probably going to be a long video, so if you're not wanting to watch, you don't have to watch. But I'm trying something new here. I'm going to cook, and I'm going to talk, and, just do my regular kind of day. This morning I made some crack slaw, and it was good, so it's in the fridge. But I don't want to eat it again today, and I'll have some tomorrow, and maybe the day after that, and if not, then I'll freeze it. Yeah. So I'm gonna make some tomato soup. I don't know how I got that idea, but I just thought, tomato soup, fresh tomato soup would be good. So I'm gonna make some up, and because I got the stuff to make it with. So anyway, let me turn the TV back on. Yeah, I need some background noise.
You don't know what you're talking about, Oscar. You just don't know because you gotta make Brady. It doesn't come.
Will you ask my advice?
Yeah, Oscar and Felix are just fighting like they always do.
Listen, you want to talk to me, buddy? Put down that spoon.
That's wrong.
You dumb ignoramus, that is a ladle.
They having a hard time living with one another. I'd have a hard time living with either one of them, to tell you the truth. Both of them would drive me nuts. Either one of them. No wonder their wives divorced them. I can understand that.
That's not me. I want to tell you something, Margaret. Listen, I'm not going to take the blame for this thing. Who cares about the dinner? I care. I take pride in what I do. You're going to explain to them exactly what happened. Okay, you can take a picture.
Okay, I'm getting some go in this soup.
I want to get one thing straight. This is the last time that I'm talking to you. Because people like you don't even appreciate it. That's why they have cheap dinners. Through and through. And smile.
Hi there.
You guys just listen to TV while I start this up in the pot over there on the stove. Yeah, I'm not going to record the whole, making of it. I'm just going to get this going, and then when it gets done, then I'll show you the final meal. And
No, from both times it's pigeon.
Cecily and Gwendolyn Pigeon. The Pigeon Sisters.
Or as our friends in Chelsea used to call us, the Cuckoo Pigeon Sisters.
Girls, I'd like to meet my roommate and our chef for the evening, Mr. Felix Unger.
How do you do? How do you do?
How you doing? Oh, we did that beautifully. Shall we sit down, make ourselves comfortable?
butter in it.
Sure, any place you like, any place at all, don't sit on the hors d'oeuvres.
Well, this is ever so nice, isn't it, Jim? Yes, it is, yes. And it's so much neater than our flat. Do you have help?
Yes, I have a man who comes in every night.
Oh, well, aren't you the lucky one?
Oh, this is really nice. I was telling
Maybe
Felix
I'll go
over
ahead
yesterday
and
how
put
we
the
had
sandwich
meeting.
together.
Who's Felix?
Here.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm sorry. You know it happened to us again this morning.
What did?
Stuck in the lift again. Okay.
Just the two of you?
And the girl was just in the third floor. We were in there nearly half an hour.
Is that right? Well, what happened?
Oh, nothing much, I'm afraid.
Ezekiel bread.
Oh, this is really nice.
And ever so much cooler than our place.
Let's see
You
what's
always
going
like
on.
Equatorial Africa on our side of the building.
Bacon.
It was so bad. Gwen and I sat there in nature's own, cooling ourselves in front of the open fridge. Can you imagine such a thing?
Well, I'm working on it.
Tomato.
No, actually, it's impossible to get a night's sleep. Sess and I really don't know what to do about it.
I'll just leave with an air conditioner.
Cheese.
Well, we haven't got one.
I know, but we have.
Mayo.
Ooh, I told you about that one, didn't I?
Yeah, they say it may rain Friday.
Oh? Oh, that should cool things off a bit.
Yes, I wouldn't be surprised.
Although sometimes it gets hotter afterwards.
Yes, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, sometimes it gets a little hotter.
Yes, thank you.
Dinner, sir.
No, listen, I'm sure the girls would like to have a little cocktail first, wouldn't you, girls?
Oh, well, I wouldn't put up a struggle.
There you are. What do you like?
No. What have you got?
The meatloaf.
Yeah, she means to drink. We have everything. What we don't next to the medicine cabinet. Brother B.
I got the vodka. Oh, darling, please, not before dinner, please. Oh, my sister, honestly, she watches everything like a mother hen. Make it smooth on vodka.
Small double vodka? And a beautiful mother hen?
I think I'd like something cool. I know. I would like a double drambuie with crushed ice. Unless, of course, you haven't got the crushed ice.
I was up all night with a sledgehammer. I shall return. Get the refreshment. You can finish the weather report.
Now, I won't be cooking this. I'm gonna get it prepared. And then when the soup gets done, then this will be ready to make it just like making a grilled cheese sandwich. Except it's got these other ingredients other than just plain cheese. Okay.
We're not brothers. Although I am a brother. Oh yeah, I have a brother.
Mayonnaise on there.
Lives in Buffalo. That's upstate New York.
Yes, we know.
You know my brother?
No, we know the buffalo is upstate in New York.
This is the
Have you?
No, is it nice?
Oh, it's lovely.
Better Body Foods Avocado Tomato. Now I bought this because I didn't feel like making mayonnaise right after I got out of the hospital. After I had that heart cath and the stents put in, and
How long
I just,
have you
so I just ordered
of America?
from Walmart. They shipped it.
It's almost
I don't care at the store for some reason, I don't know why.
No, we live here.
Seems like to me it'd be cheaper for them to carry it in the store than to, ship it for free. I get free shipping
Actually, if you're
with my
interested, we get you 10% off.
membership with Walmart. And, oh, by the way, when I ordered the cabbage to make the new thing of the sauerkraut, what I did is I got
I write the news.
the correct order. I got the right amount of cabbage. In fact, I got cabbage left over. I got enough. Might make some coleslaw in a couple of days.
From the news.
Oh, yes, of course, silly me. Well, maybe it'll mention Gwen and I in one of your news reports.
Well, you do. Maybe I will.
Put in the
Things I don't think you want it said all over the town to you, Gwen.
diced tomatoes.
This apartment is so big sometimes you have to holler.
Cook for a while.
We'll just do 2 batches with you.
Badges? Oh, you mean bachelors? Oh, we're not bachelors. We're divorced. That is Oscar's divorced, and I'm getting.
Oh, small world. We've got the thing next to us, they say. Well, you couldn't have a better match.
This is going to be a good
I
supper.
suppose not.
Although technically, I
Made the soup.
I was.
Now, I got this recipe.
But he died before the final papers came through.
Let me turn this. I got this recipe from a restaurant that I used to go to in my younger days. And it was called, anyway, the name of this is Nights in Grilled Cheese. Yeah, it was it was a great big motel. I mean, it was huge. And it had a lounge. And downstairs it had well, upstairs I had what's called the Little Bar. A friend of mine was bartender in there. Then downstairs I had this big lounge, where they would have live bands come in, play music, and they had dancing and all that kind of fun stuff. And so then afterwards you go up to the restaurant. The restaurant was open all night. And ordered one of these with a big side of French fries with ketchup, and man, oh man, it would hit the spot. So, yeah, took a good bacon on there. Lots of good bacon on there. Yeah. Okay. See. And then some sliced tomatoes. Yeah, this is good stuff. Yeah, speaking of that, it's a lot better. It's just got one little spot up there on top. It's healing up good. So, yeah. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Double cheese, put cheese on both sides. And then, when the soup gets done, just take a 8-inch pan, put some butter in there, put it in there, toast it on one side, and cheese starts melting, then you flip it over, do the other side, and bam! You got a wonderful sandwich. Have pickles with it on the side, with tomato soup. Yeah. Every once in a while, I over toast these, get them close to almost burnt, but you know it's still good. So. There we go. Well, what's going on with you guys? Anything new going on? My friend, Potato Patty Too Mad, yeah, I watch her videos every day, and you know, just because. But she's poor thing. She did a video, her last video, she taped it, and over half the video, the camera was dead. The battery died. And it was, you know, just blank. And then when she was on like a nature hike, so there wasn't nothing she could do. But I watched it anyway, and I you know, skipped over on waiting until I could see some video was playing, and then played the end of it. But that's kind of like I have. Now, I'm using a different mic. For some reason, the mic on my camera is not working so good. I can't adjust the sound, and the sound is too low. So on this video I just uploaded, the last one, on the channel reviews, I was having a heck of a time, because when I recorded the on that software program, the screen, to get the clips and stuff, uh, it was like real loud, way loud, because what I could tell was like real loud, because to hear me on my intros and stuff, the sound on it was so low that I had to turn my speaker. I got like a separate speaker that's hooked up. It's not the TV speakers or the PC speakers. It's a speaker. Okay, so I had turned it up real loud to hear me, and I did everything. I looked, how can I, the volume. Well, you could turn the volume down, but I couldn't turn it up because it was already on 100%. So what I had to do is then take the video, the clips, the channel clips, and then adjust the videos on that. I could turn the volume down, in the video editor program. So that's what I did. I turned it down to like 25%, and then trying to make it work. And then somehow on that last one, that last part, I don't know how I got that on there a second time, and I should have checked the whole video, but I didn't. But it was loud. I didn't get to turn it down. I hope that was an awful mistake. So anyway, there's my sandwich. I'm gonna have with my soup, and I got my soup over there cooking. Now, I got the onions and the can of the petite tomatoes, and saving the little sour cream thing cups to reuse, yeah. Okay. Got my coffee's cold. Almost.
Oh. I'm awfully sorry. Divorce is a terrible thing, isn't it?
Oh, it can be if you haven't got the right solicitor. Oh, now that. Something can drag out for months. I was like, pick up my silly cousins. Oh, but of course that's all water under the bridge now, isn't it? I'm terribly sorry. I think I've forgotten your name.
The Felix.
Yes, of course, Felix. Like that. All the pigeons will have to beware of the cat, won't they?
That's the worst part of the story,
Oh, childhood sweethearts.
No, that's my little boy and girl. He's 7. And she's 5.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah?
My sandwich ready to go.
Oh, I imagine you must miss them terribly.
Well, I can't stand being away from
And this is just an experiment.
Divorce.
Well, when did you get to
Let's
school?
see, we're a little over 24 minutes, almost 25. It is fun, yeah.
Oh. Well, when is it that you miss them?
Whenever I'm not there. They didn't have to go to school so early. I get up
Kind
and
of phlegm in my
breakfast.
throat.
They love my French toast.
Oh, you certainly are.
So, anyway, it looks like the sauerkraut is doing really good.
You know, she's the mother.
And
Well,
that other one, I'm still not sure if I want to try it because I found this other, website, channel, and it's all about how fermentations and pickling and stuff. And this girl's really good, but she's, I did something that she said, you know, you shouldn't do. Is when my, you know, there wasn't enough like brine in there, you know, there was none on top, and they're supposed to, you know, it's supposed to be covered in brine all the time. And so I made some, you know, out of my filtered water and salt, and then I put it in there. And she said the problem with doing that is it messes up the pH balance, and it doesn't, you know, and the pH has to be at a certain number, a certain level, has to be low in order for it to ferment right and do right. So I'm thinking about just, you know, disposing of that whole mess. Yeah, it was a lot of gaming. Boy, that was a bad day. It was a day when I shouldn't have been doing anything except sitting, kicked back in my lounge chair and relaxing. But no, I had to go, you know, rush in and do stuff. See, and it was all because I didn't have a weight to weight it, you know, down. Now that I got those weights, I could have put two of those weights in there, and I wouldn't have had the problem. But I had no way of doing that because I didn't have anything to put in there, and I just didn't know what to do, and everything I did that day was just wrong. It was just wrong. And, you know, cut my finger, you know, the delivery from the store was wrong. It was, you know, it was just, and that was the day I broke that ring. Remember my cute little owl ring? I don't have it no more. So I do have a different ring now. So I got this fruit fly. It's been flying around in here, bugging the heck out. And earlier today, Tux got the zoomies, and he was just zoom, running through the house and acting crazy. You know how they get when they get the zoomies. And he stepped on his, I put in a little saucer, you know, a little bit of dry food. He doesn't eat a lot of dry food. He'll nibble on it once in a while, but you know. But anyway, he hit that going flying and knocked it everywhere. It went all the way over in the living room, way over there, all the way in the kitchen. I mean, it was all over the floor, everywhere. So, and this was when I was making my coffee, when I got up from my nap this afternoon. So, I had to sweep it up before I could do anything else because it was under the table. It was all the way in there in the living room, as far as over there by my lounge chair, which is pretty good distance. I mean, it just went everywhere. And right now he's locked up in the bedroom, or he'd be up here in my face aggravating. I probably ought to let him out and let him come up here for a while. And you know, now that I'm, you know, not cooking or anything, maybe I'll go should I go let him out of the bedroom? Let him say hi. Okay, I will. Let me turn TV back on.
She's done it all.
If I have the TV off
She's a
on
wonderful woman. She's the kind of a woman who...
a certain amount of time, then the sound goes off because
You're right.
after a certain length of time, the sound bar
Francis.
shuts down, shuts off.
Oh.
So
She's.
anyway, I'll go get little Zach. Okay. All I gotta do is turn him loose, and I'm sure
Isn't that nice?
he'll come up. I'll just let him come up on his own.
Picture of our living room. We have a beautiful apartment.
Oh, it is pretty. It's very pretty. Those are lovely lambs.
Oh, thank you. We got those in Mexico. Our honeymoon. She used to love to come home at night.
Come on,
My
Tats.
whole life. My wife and my kids and my brother.
You wanna come out? I'll be back. Go ahead and we'll watch TV.
Does she have the lamps now, too?
Oh, yeah. I give her everything. My children. And the lamps. I'm sorry. You forgive me. I didn't mean to get emotional. Would you like some potato chips?
Please. Please, you mustn't be ashamed. No, I think it's a rare quality in a man to be able to cry. Why? I think it's sweet. Terribly, terribly sweet.
Please, because you're just making it worse.
No, it's so refreshing to hear a man speak so highly of the woman he's divorcing. Oh, dear. Now you got me thinking about poor Sydney. Oh, Gwen, please. No, well, it was a good marriage at first, wasn't it? Everybody said so, didn't they? Not like you and George. No, that's right. George and I were never happy. Not one single solitary minute.
This is ridiculous.
I don't know what brought this on. I was feeling so good a few minutes ago. I haven't cried since I was 40.
Everybody happy. What the hell happened? It ain't nothing. I'm gone 3 minutes.
I'm gonna get my cream out, or I'll forget it. I'm gonna put some cream in
I
it
can't leave you alone for
in
5
the
seconds.
soup this
Well, if you really
time.
want to cry, go in the kitchen and look at your meatloaf. Well, why didn't you call me? Girls, I'm terribly sorry, really I am. I forgot to warn you about Felix. he's a walking...
I don't do stuff when I'm thinking of it, I forget.
I think he's the dearest thing I've ever met. He's so
Come here.
sensitive, so fragile.
Come here.
I just want to bundle him up in my arms and take him.
You can come up. Come on. Come on.
I think when he comes out of that kitchen, you may have to.
We're gonna get some corned beef sandwiches.
You can come up if you want. Come on.
Let's
Come on.
See it? See what? $4.80 worth of ashes, I'd throw it down the incinerator. They won't burn twice.
I've got a wonderful idea. Why don't we eat up at all?
You hear him meowing? He's a huge meower. Sometimes he gets on my nerves. He'll meow so much. Come on, baby. There you go. Here's my little boy. Say hello. Say hello. Come on. Say, just say hi. He wants to get on my shoulder. He's a shoulder cat. He's such a big baby. He doesn't like it when I lock him up in the bedroom, but he just goes in there and chills out. Sometimes he naps. Sometimes he sits up there on the bed when he knows I'll be eventually, I'll come through the room, and when I open the door, he runs out. Don't you? Yeah. He got brushed this morning. Every morning, we got this routine. He likes getting scratched, like right here, and he likes me running my fingers down through through his body and on his neck and stuff, and his cheeks and his head and stuff like that. And then he wants to get brushed every day. Yeah, but it's good. It keeps down on the hair, and that way when he, cleans himself, he don't get, uh, he doesn't get a bad case of, hairball. In fact, I rarely ever see any hairballs. That's one problem he doesn't have, Maybe it's because I keep him brushed. And I try to keep his nails trimmed. He gets a trimming at least once a month. Now that I got that one thing over there, the tripod, I'm gonna, hook it up to the TV over there. I'm gonna try to record, doing his nails. And he's real good about, let me do his nails. Yeah, he trusts me because I know I just, clip off the tips, where it starts curving down like that, and you got to make sure you don't get it in quick, or then it starts bleeding and it hurts, and then they don't trust you no more. But yeah, when I was a dog groomer, it was every grooming, there was also the nail trimming. I had a couple dogs that I did that had, God, what was the name of that breed? Apsalopsu. It's the short ones, and they got a lot of hair, and you gotta, trim all that up and everything. But to do their nails, because they got these little short legs, and they got this long neck and this big head with big teeth, I mean, it would be so hard to do their nails without, getting bit. And the way their face was mashed in, you could, I had these, mask things that you could put a muzzle, put over their muzzle, for dogs that would, try to bite. But it was impossible with that, so I'd have to get down on the floor and pull their leg down below and then, to get the nails. It was, I dreaded every time I had to groom those two dogs. And there were two of them, I had to do them both on the same day. Oh man, it was rough. Yeah. He's got a nice shiny coat. And not a lot of hair. And as much as I brush him like every day, when I run the sweeper, you wouldn't believe all the hair that comes up, into the canister. I usually have to dump it twice. I mean, I don't know how that happens. I mean, do you? Yeah. Let me check on the soup here. Get down. Come on. Come on. It's okay. Okay, looks like the soup is cooked enough. Now I have to blend it with my blender. teeny little bit of water to it. I think that's got it. Okay. Sorry about all the noise, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, it's time to make grilled cheese sandwich. Let me turn the TV back on so you can,
Okay.
That's a
before
wonderful
it shuts
idea.
off.
Don't mind taking hot now.
I'm crazy about hot water.
Oh, it's so very hot up there. You'll have to take off your jacket.
We can always open up a refrigerator.
Oh, it's 5 minutes getting funny.
5 minutes? Can't you make it 4? I'm starving today. How can I forget the wine? Hey, Nordstrom. No, I won't forget Felix. Ta-ta. 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 You're such a sweet little crumpet, ta-ta. Felix, baby, I love you. Mwah. You just overcooked us into one hell of a night. Come on, get the ice bucket. I got the wine. I'm not going. Huh? I said I'm not going.
Smear the butter.
Are you
in the
out of your
pan.
mind? You know what's waiting for us up there? You just been invited to spend the evening in a 2-bedroom hothouse with the cool pigeon sisters. What do you mean you're not going?
What do I have to say to them? I already told them about my brother in Buffalo. I've used up all my conversation.
Felix, they are crazy about you. They're nuts about you. I'm telling you, they told me. One of them wants to wrap you up and make a bundle out of you. You're doing better than I am. Come on, get the ice bucket.
Don't you understand? I cried. I cried in front of 2 women.
And they loved it. I'm thinking of getting hysterical. Come on, will you get the ice bucket?
Look, don't you see I'm still emotionally tied to Francis and the kids? I don't want to talk to you about it anymore. I'm going to scrub the pots and wash my hair.
Your pots and your hair can wait. You're coming upstairs with me.
I'm not going.
Well, what am I going to do up there with 2 girls? Felix,
Yeah,
Felix, if I miss this
got the
opportunity, I'll never
grilled
forget.
cheese, the nice in grilled
You're not
cheese
going to make any
sandwich
effort to
going.
change?
Yeah.
This is the
Gonna
person
be
you're going to
good.
be until the day you die?
Well, we're up to like 46 minutes. This is a long one. I tell you it's gonna be a long one because this is a vlog. This is you know, this is how I roll. this is what I do, you know, in a day. Yeah, I like to cook everything from scratch. And it's kind of a thing of mine. And it ain't been long since I made ketchup. And I think I still got some frozen meatloaf. I still got some frozen stuff. Remember all that stuff I made before I went into the, you know, hospital? Well, I still got a lot left, and I'm still eating on that too. Yesterday, I had some, I think it was the last of the tuna noodle casserole I had made. And then let's see, I got one more like roast beef stew left. Now I got a few more of the chicken noodle soups. I made some chili the other day, and so I ate on that for a few days. I made me some chili, cheese hot dogs, chili dog with cheese and onion, and I use these keto hot dog buns. Oh, they're so good. And anyway, I froze, you know, a bunch of that, because I made like 2 pounds of the chili. And so I love to cook. I love to cook. I don't know if I do that many more cooking videos. I mean, most people know how to cook. I probably ought to take pictures more, because I'd like to get more back into diet. I do have a talk I want to do on, I better check my sandwich. I think it's got another minute or so. Anyway, I found this channel, this lady, she just started. She doesn't hardly have any subscribers at all. And she's trying to lose weight. She's got 50 pounds she's wanting to lose. And, you know, she shows what, you know, on this chart thing, what she's eating in a day. And it just, I don't know how she's going to lose it on that. You know, she's my age. And she's got all kinds of, you know, mobility issues. And the amount of carbs she's having in a day, I don't know, even though she's keeping the calorie consumption low, but that's not the important part. The important part is the amount of carbs, because when you get older, your body can't use that up. I mean, when I was young, I mean, I could like eat a sandwich like this and a big old plate of fries and not gain an ounce. But that's when I was young and I was burning it off. I can't do that anymore. I can't eat all them carbs anymore. I have to keep my carbs at a, you know, reasonable level. Let's get these little suckers ready to flip. I think it is. Some more butter in this pan. I think I could have let it go another minute. Maybe I can always flip it back over again. Okay. So anyway, oh, and by the way, I lost a pound. I weighed in this morning, and well, I had gained a couple. Like I had gotten back up to like 168.6 or whatever. Anyway, I weighed in this morning at 166.4. Yay! And I wasn't even trying. I would just, just eat my regular old stuff. Now, I don't count calories because, I mean, when I eat a hearty meal and it stays with me for a long time. So sometimes I go, the 16-hour route and then 8 hours between the next two meals. And sometimes I do 12 hours. Just depends on, when I get good and hungry. And so, I mean, that's the way I do it. I figured that, the 12 hours is pretty good, amount of time between meals as I'm concerned. Uh, and and I'm surprised, that I've been able to keep the weight off, uh, because I was total, 278 when I started dieting, changing my eating habits, and now I'm down to 166. So that's quite a little bit more than just 100 pounds. Yeah. So I mean, I had even got down to like I was hanging like at 159 and 160 and 161 there for a while, and but I could probably it would probably help if I was more active. I don't do a lot of walking or spending time outside like I should. Uh, you know that would be better. But I do walk around a lot, in the house, doing stuff, and cooking, preparing the meals, and cleaning, doing housework and stuff, washing dishes and cooking and getting up and down out the chair to run to the bathroom to go pee. That's what I was doing a while ago. I was in a little girl's room. Okay, she's almost ready. Here's the soup. Soupy soup. And here is the grilled cheese sandwich. Yum, yum. Yeah, she's ready. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Yum, yum, yum. So, you want to watch me eat? Okay. We're getting up to an hour. It's a long video. You might have to watch this in sections. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. Maybe I'll split it up that way. And that way you can watch it in sections. I love these kosher dill pickles. These dill spears. Alright, let's see how I didn't put salt in this. I might need the salt. It's kind of thick, but that's okay. I like it thick. Yeah, needs a little salt. That's better. Mm. 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 So crunchy. Now this is that Ezekiel sprouted bread. And it changes the composition of it, which even lowers the carb amount on when you add fats to it. So by putting the mayonnaise on there, and then the butter, you know, toasting it in butter. So yeah, I can eat like this and still not, you know, gaining weight. This tomato soup is, put some butter in a pan and put the onions in there and kind of let them, you know, get going. And then put a can of the petite canned tomatoes in there and, you know, let that, you know, cook a bit. I probably should put like some water in it and let it cook. Next time I'll do that. Because I couldn't remember exactly. I made it once before and I couldn't remember exactly how I did it, and I didn't take time to look up the recipe again. Remember when you was a kid and your mama would make you some tomato soup with grilled cheese sandwich, and then you'd, you know, kind of dunk it into your soup like that. Mm. Mm. This is better than just regular plain old grilled cheese. It's got bacon and tomatoes in it too. And if you want to, you could open it up, put some lettuce on there if you want to, but it's good without lettuce. So, I guess I'll end this vlog. And, because you don't need to watch me eat the whole meal. just kind of doing this and doing something a little different. You know. And you'll either like it or not. You'll either watch it or not. But I gotta try new things. I mean, I can't just stay on one thing. But I'm gonna do another, diet video. And I don't know if I'll do that today or maybe some other day. Maybe some other day because this is a long one. And I'm gonna watch movies, I think, the rest of the day. And just, in the news, it is so depressing. And it is so upsetting of all the bullcrap that is going on right now. The distractions, trying to distract us. Now, let's see how bad we can, do stuff. And it's upsetting. I mean, who needs this? I mean, so I'm just going to chill. I think I'm going to chill this weekend and just, watch movies and maybe I'll do, maybe tomorrow or the next day I'll do, another diet video. I don't know. We'll just see what happens. But I love you guys. And thanks for watching. If you watch this whole thing, bless your heart. I appreciate it so much. Because a lot of my videos, I mean, I just get so many little views. And, sometimes it's like on the average watch on, say, maybe a 20, minute video is only 6 or 7 minutes. Who's doing it? Who's just watching part of my videos? Watch all of it, yeah. From beginning to the end, because you never know what Granny's going to say. She usually says the good stuff at the end. Yeah, she saves it for the end. So you got to watch all the way through. Yeah. So I love you all, and you all take care. And gotta get the right mouse. And I'm gonna watch the rest of this movie, and I'll find another one. There's a lot of good movies on YouTube right now. I mean that you can find. So I love you. Take care. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you so much. So much. Bye-bye. Subscribe and like. Thank you. Thanks for watching.